Hello everybody and welcome back to TMG Trades. Now Bitcoin's price today has gone up again. It's $44,000 right now. However, I'm currently long on Bitcoin, currently long on Ethereum, and I'm going to show you where I've opened my positions and what I intend to do. Because of course there's no guarantee once you place a position that position will result in a profit. It could dip into a loss. So in today's video I'm going to show you my current open positions, where I plan to exit those positions if it starts going wrong, where I will place my stop losses essentially. And at the same time as doing that, I'm going to run through some other things as well that are quite important. So starting off anyway, Bitcoin's price right now. This is the price of Bitcoin. As it sits right now, it's $44,096. Now, my current open positions, one's in a tiny profit, one's in a tiny loss. And these are the position sizes, $405,000 and $143,000. But I also have some other positions open here on Prime XBT that you can see. And essentially, these are a 15 position size on Bitcoin, which is 15 Bitcoins. This is 30 Ethereum, and you can see the rest of it here. But essentially, overall, this is in a net loss of around $1,400 overall. But again, I'm enjoying trading on Prime XBT, and I don't expect to really lose money on any of those things, to be honest, because I'm pretty confident that I'm in the right positions. Now, I'm also trading traditional markets on Prime XBT, like the natural gas market, like the S&P 500, and like NASDAQ. I'm trading all three of those right now. I'm long on every single one of those markets, and the S&P 500 position and the NASDAQ position, they are both in profit. However, I'm sure you're more interested in Bitcoin than you are interested in the stock market. So let's get back to business here. So let's turn the camera around again and go back towards Bitcoin's price. I'm going to analyze Bitcoin's price for you right now. Essentially, where Bitcoin's price is right now, we are bouncing off of this level of support. If we are to break to the downside of this level of support, now this is the half-an-hour chart for Bitcoin. If we're to break to the downside of this level of support, we'd hit it somewhere around there, which would be around $43,500. A break below $43,500 will take us down to this support level here, and this support level is currently sitting at $42,000. However, if we come down and bounce, or if we don't even come down and go to the upside, that is what I'm banking on essentially, because I'm banking on this bounce being a very key bounce and taking us up to this level here. This level here currently sits at $45,500. Bitcoin got very strongly rejected earlier today. If we go down to the 1 minute chart, you can see that Bitcoin got very strongly rejected as it rose up just above $45,000, peaked, and then got dumped on very quickly. Typically, when Bitcoin is doing things like this, it is very, very bullish. From my own past experience of trading Bitcoin, I tend to find that when Bitcoin jumps to the upside like this and then drops quite quickly to the downside, having hit a level of resistance, I would go long from there. Just based on my own previous experience, Bitcoin is very much clearly in an uptrend, and I think this is an opportunity to buy the dip. Ultimately, somebody's exiting at $45,000, but because it's such a quick sell-off, there's not a whole lot of bearish momentum in the market. It was not a sustained sell-off. It didn't define what happened for the rest of the day. And overall, Bitcoin is an asset that should, in theory, perform very well in these current market conditions, with it being a possible crisis hedge. Now, when it comes to my current open positions on Bitcoin, I of course entered around these levels here, and currently we're around here. If we break through this, happy days. If we break to the downside, my stop loss, I'm going to place around $43,500, just to make that perfectly clear. And then at the same time, let's look over at Ethereum, if this computer will let me get there. Anyway, yeah, there we go. So this is the Ethereum chart. This is the 4-hour Ethereum chart. And as you can see, we're now kind of just on the level. We're not really breaking above it just yet, but we're very, very close to a significant breakout on the price of Ethereum. And if Ethereum is to break to the upside, currently it's trading at $2,968 at the time of filming this video. And then if we break to the upside, I would expect the next key levels of resistance to be around $3,200, and then after that, around $3,300, give or take a little bit. So we're expecting a significant increase in price. If we were to plot that on the chart, that would result in around a 10% increase in Ethereum's price if we had to break to the upside from here, which I find to be fairly likely. At the same time as that, we could, again, get rejected to the downside. And this is where it's important to point out that you need to take account of both things. I got called an idiot today by Daniel from Chart Champions on Twitter, calling me a low IQ idiot because I don't consider both sides of the trade. I criticized him because he posted both sides of the trade. He posted a thing saying go long. He posted another thing saying go short. I just asked him why, and he was not very happy about that. And I really don't care, man. I'm just pointing out, like, he points this out about MM Crypto and everyone else. Point is, You need to consider both sides of the trade. He called me an idiot for not considering both sides of the trade. I do consider both sides of the trade. He just doesn't watch my content. So you need to consider both sides, and essentially to the downside, you need to look at these downside levels, because if we break below certain points on Bitcoin's chart and Ethereum's chart, we will keep dropping. And that's why you need to consider both sides of the trade. So the other side of the trade, so we need to consider the breakout. A breakout above $3,040 would likely yield a break up to around $3,300, another 10% to the upside. However, a break back inside of this pink line would basically be a break of a downside of $2,950. If we break downside of $2,950, it's highly likely that Bitcoin revisits kind of this level of support right here. And this level of support right here is currently sitting around $2,834. So I would be shorting below the pink line, but while we're above the pink line, I'm holding onto my long positions and just hoping and praying that Bitcoin's price goes up, because of course, I just want to point this out. None of us are geniuses. None of us know exactly what's going to happen. We can only do our best to predict what's going to happen. Sometimes we're wrong, sometimes we're right. But overall, if you're wrong more than, if you're right more than you're wrong, you'll end up with a profit. And I'm talking about profit. If you are interested in trading, currently today is the last day to get $4,800 worth of bonus on my bybit referral link, for which you'll find in today's video description. At the same time as that, there is now a special offer available on my Prime XPT link, which is up to $7,000 for free. It's essentially a 50% deposit bonus up to $7,000 for free. So if you deposited $14,000, you would get a free $7,000 on top of that $14,000. That's how it works. All you need to do is sign up on the link in the description and use code TMG. It won't work with any other code. It will only work with code TMG. So check that out, link in today's video description. And Prime XPT is the platform that I'm using to trade traditional markets as well as Bitcoin, but with Bitcoin and no KYC. Same goes with Bybit, no KYC on Bybit. Now, anyway, we've got to talk about something else right now, and that is the Russian stock market. This is the Russian stock market. It's not going very well, but of course, the market, as you can see, is not moving. And it says it's up 20% for the day. That is because, well, they've suspended trading on the Russian stock market. They've officially closed the Russian stock market down. Wanted to bring that to your attention because, of course, that means that there can't be any panic in the Russian markets at this moment in time. And that generally means that a lot of Russian money will flood into Bitcoin. It's kind of what I'm expecting to happen. I really do expect to see that over the course of the next few days, to be honest. And I'm expecting a very bullish end towards the week. Now, let me explain exactly why. Now, if we're looking at the Russian ruble versus euros right now, this is how many rubles that you get per euro, and it's up very significantly. Over the course of the past kind of 10 days, the ruble has lost a very significant amount of its value. Around 40% of its value has disappeared in 10 days against other foreign currencies. Today, however, the ruble is up against the euro because the price of the euro versus the ruble is down. It's important to point that out because, well, I mean, every currency has a bounce. I've stopped trading the ruble now because, again, on some of these exchanges like Prime XPT, trading of the ruble has been suspended temporarily. But there is a huge amount of money to be made in these swings. It's crazy. Having that amount of swing in the traditional forex market that's money. Is that if you can catch the move on the right side of it, you make some serious gains. Now, over the course of the next 24 hours, I'm expecting more trouble in Ukraine, more bad things to come of all of that, which cause more instability in financial markets and cause more people to go towards Bitcoin. Overall, I'm very bullish on the overall cryptocurrency market. So I want to know what your thoughts are. It's important to me, guys, that, by the way, that you do slap a like on these videos. It helps grow the channel. And also leave a comment, even if it's just like the letter F. Let's see where you join. Like, some people will comment F for years to come. Comment F in the chat. If you are enjoying the content on this channel, I'd appreciate it. It just takes you 2 seconds, just type the letter F. And on that note, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Take heed of what I've just said, and happy trading, everybody. I'll see you all in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.